Hey best friends, welcome back to my channel. You guys, I was literally in the middle, well not in the middle because I finished doing my makeup. As I was doing my makeup, I had a strong sense, a urgency, like I had to get this message out. God spoke to me, you guys, and was just like, you gotta tell this message to your followers out there. It could really help someone. This video is not gonna be long at all because, like I said, this thought just came into my brain and I really wanted to get it out. But I'm telling you right now, this is gonna be very life changing. Whatever issue whatever problem you're going through right now, I just have a feeling that what I have to say is going to make you feel so much better about your situation. I'm literally shaking, you guys. I have to get this message out. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Bella Gang. If you want to be part of the Bella Gang, all you have to do is two things. Subscribe to my channel and drop this emoji underneath my video anytime you see me on social media, TikTok, Instagram, wherever. This just lets me know you love me, you're my best friend, you part of the Bella Gang, and we here, okay? Without further ado, I'm not even gonna pause this video. Let me get this message out. Okay, you guys, so today's topic is why you should never worry about when things don't go your way. Think about it. Because this happens to me all the time where you really want something to work, or you have something planned out, something major, something big was supposed to happen for you, and then boom, it doesn't happen for you, and it feels like your whole world is coming to an end. Like, damn, I was about to get this. Why didn't I get this? You start questioning God. You start questioning yourself. You start feeling like a failure because a certain thing didn't go your way, or you probably feel like your life should have went a certain direction and it didn't, and you don't understand why. Let me tell you guys something. Let me give you guys a little testimony, right? This is why you should never worry about when things shouldn't go your way. A few months ago, and I have the footage too. I might insert it in the video. But a few months ago, before I got my house, you guys, I just felt like I wasn't motivated anymore in New York. I felt like, I just felt like I wasn't doing enough and I didn't have enough accomplished. And I thought, maybe if I move out to Atlanta, things would happen for me. I would feel better. Around this time, I wasn't uploading YouTube videos like that because I just felt stagnant. I wasn't inspired. I just was having severe depression. And I felt like maybe if I had to change of scenery, if I moved to another state, things would happen for me. And don't make fun of me, you guys, because I know somebody's probably going to comment, why do everybody think that their life's problems are going to go away if they move to Atlanta? Girl, I don't know, but let me tell you something. I've been to Atlanta 3 times and I always had a great time out there, but it's also different from when you live there. But that's neither here or there. Listen to this testimony. It's really powerful. So I called my little sister up. I said, listen, I'm going to book us a flight. I want you to come with me to Atlanta. I found a realtor that's going to help me, get my apartment. Because I was actually looking at a condo. I saw a beautiful condo in Atlanta in Midtown. It was gorgeous. Floor to ceiling windows. Like, it was amazing. And even like there's certain celebrities that live in this condo. Like, it's a really beautiful place. So I flew to Atlanta. I told my mom all my plans. I told everybody, listen, I'm moving to Atlanta. Nobody thought I was going to move because they're like, please, the way you be under mommy, you ain't going nowhere. But I seriously wanted to move to Atlanta. I had the money, I had everything, So with that being said, the day I get to Atlanta and I'm vlogging my whole experience, and I never put up the vlog, and I'm gonna tell you why, but I vlogged the whole experience. I even vlogged the whole process of looking at of condos. I went to like 3 or 4 different condos, and I went to 3 or 4 different condos, and then I found one that I really, really loved. Right then and there, I filled out the paperwork, the application, and then the guy that gave us the tour and everything, and he was telling me like, okay, everything looks good on paper. You have the money, you have, your credit looks good. You should hear back in 2 days if you got the place, but on paper, you have everything, so you shouldn't have to worry about it. And I was already calling my mom. I was celebrating. I'm like, oh my God, I'm moving to Atlanta. I can't believe it. I'm really moving, and So 2 days passed and I received the email, and the email stated, I'm sorry. We are unfortunately, your application was in process. We cannot process your application at this time due to I was my credit score was 1 point short of, I was one credit score short from, being accepted and, having my condo. And when I say I was so depressed, because me and my little sister had it all planned out. She was gonna open her business out there. I was gonna help her. We was already planning like our furniture. I was gonna get a 2-bedroom for me and her, and we were just gonna live out our dreams, just grinds and everything. And I flew home telling my mom, oh my gosh, I'm moving to Atlanta. Like, the guy told me my application, I have, more than enough money to get it and all of this, and I didn't get it. Me and my sister was devastated. I cried for 3-4 days. I was like, God, like, why? I really wanted this place. Like, why didn't I get it? I felt like Atlanta was for me. Why didn't I get it? And little did I know that fast forward 6 months later, the reason why God made sure that I didn't get, the reason why God didn't grant me my wish of getting me my dream apartment, condo, is because he had something bigger in store for me. I didn't understand it. The next 6 months, I was really sad, you guys. And then boom, my mom told me, you always you're always applying for apartments and stuff like that. Why don't you apply for a house? I said, Mom, I can't afford to get a house. Like, are you kidding me? You need all these qualifications. I can't get a house. She was like, listen, I know this mortgage lender and I know this realtor. I'm going to put you on. It's worth it to give a shot. I said, Mom, my credit score is not good. If my credit score was good enough to, if it wasn't good enough to get that apartment that I wanted in Atlanta, why would it be good enough to get a house? Like, I'm not going to do it. I was totally dismissive. But then my mom kept being persistent about it. And I felt like that was God using my mom as a vessel. Ooh, let me tell you guys what happened next. So I said, you know what? Let me just go through the process of getting a home. And what's the worst that can happen? If they tell me no, it doesn't matter anyways, because at the time I was living in my beautiful apartment. So whatever. And mind you, I was still disappointed that I didn't get that apartment in Atlanta. So long story short, I went, you guys, and to my surprise, I got pre-approved for a $600,000 loan to get my house. And it just happened so fast. I went to look at this house in August and I got my keys in October. It took like 45 days for me to close and get the house that I'm living in right now. I woke up this morning, right? And as I was doing my makeup to go out, I'm like, it dawned on me like, oh my God, I gotta tell my Bella gang this. I was so worried and I was so upset and sad that I didn't get to move to Atlanta into my dream floor to ceiling window high rise apartment. But God was telling me, nah, I'm not gonna give you this apartment in Atlanta, because if I give you this apartment, you will never own anything. You will never own. And I feel like you need to, and God just wanted something bigger for me. Sometimes in life, we get so mad and pissed off that God didn't give us this one little thing, when really God didn't give it to you because he had something bigger in store. I'm not gonna lie, God is right. I'm telling you right now, if I would have got my apartment in Atlanta, I would never think of getting a house ever. In my family, that's not our thing. That wasn't a thing, My mom was a single mother, struggling growing up. We was never taught about home ownership or anything. And but that's something I always knew I always wanted to do. It was always on my bucket list to be a homeowner, but I didn't think it would happen anytime soon. I say that to say this. God will literally wreck your plans, right? He will literally make stuff not go your way just so you can see the bigger picture, just so he can bless you with something that you never thought you can get. So don't ever get worried. It's just a little detour, but you're going to get to your destination, okay? Anytime you're driving in a car and you can't get through because there's an accident, guess what? Are you able to make it home? Yes, you're able to make it home because there's always a detour route that you can take. In life, sometimes things don't work out. All you got to do is just find a detour and maneuver and get right back on speed. But a lot of people, when things don't go their way, they get into a sunken place where, you know, they get this defeatist attitude where they feel defeated, because sometimes when things don't go your way, you feel like, damn, I got to start over. You know, you get discouraged, you feel lost. But I'm here to tell you, ladies, don't ever lose hope. Don't ever feel lost. If you got to start over, start over. You know, as long as you, I'm telling you, as long as you don't give up and you stay prayed up, God will always give you a detour route to achieving your goals. But as long as you give up, then nothing's going to happen for you. Because let me tell you something. God only helps those who help themselves. Yeah, I was disappointed and sad about the Atlanta house. But you know what? I listened to my mom and I helped myself. I said, you know what? Let me see. Maybe I can get a house. I didn't totally, even though I wanted to, I didn't totally dismiss the fact that I can get a home. I didn't just give up. I could have said, you know what, F it. I'm just gonna, maybe my purpose is just to stay in my luxury apartment and, you know, maybe in the next few years I get a home. But no, I said, you know what? Maybe I looked at it and I was very optimistic. I said, you know what? Maybe God is, you know, I didn't get this Atlanta place because God wanted something bigger for me. And I was right. And I got my house. And I got my house when I didn't expect it. I was thinking to get a home probably at 40 years old because I thought it was impossible. I didn't think I was qualified, you know, because if I couldn't get qualified in my apartment to get in Atlanta, why would I be qualified for a home? But I was able. With God, you're always able. Don't ever worry why relationships don't go your way, why a certain move didn't go your way, why a certain deal fell through. Sometimes God purposely makes stuff fall through for you because it might, that thing that you wanted so bad was going to harm you, was going to hurt you, was going to, you know, affect your life in a negative way. And he was trying to help you from that. But I'm here to tell you, never worry. If something doesn't go your way, I just want you to have this mentality. This didn't go my way because God didn't want me to have it. He is something bigger in store. Or just think to yourself, maybe it's something that I got to learn from this. Maybe I'm not getting this right now. Something's bigger in store. Or maybe I'm not getting this right now because it's not going to align with, you know, a successful route. Sometimes you think you're going to be successful one way when you're really successful a whole different way. Never, ever, ever get worried, get sad about why things didn't go your way. Just get on your knees and pray. Say, God, I don't know why this is going on, but I trust you. I have faith in you. I love you. And I know that, you know, you will never give me anything I can't handle. And you give your strongest battles to your strongest warriors. Okay? You can, hell, maybe, you know, you gained so much weight. And you so depressed, right? Because this happened to me. When I gained a whole bunch of weight, I was so depressed. I didn't want to go on YouTube. But guess what God did? God used me gaining weight as a testimony to help thousands of you. So many of you DM me like, girl, thank you for your weight loss videos because I lost 50, 60 pounds and I tried everything. Sometimes what you're going through, your hardships, are what's going to help you not only help others, but put you in a better position. Around the time I started doing weight loss videos on YouTube, you know, I kind of started running out of ideas. I knew that I wanted to do something other than girl talks that can inspire and help women. I just didn't know what it was. Little did I know, me eating Uber Eats and McDonald's every day and gaining weight was another way for me to connect with my audience, my Bella gang, my best friends. It made us even more closer. You know, the fact that you guys can relate to me on another level, you know, and as women who, you know, weight loss and stuff, it's such a relatable topic. But had I totally shut down and said, nah, I'm not gonna get on YouTube again until I lose all this weight, then I wouldn't have a testimony. I wouldn't have nothing to share. And through my weight loss journey, it was able to help other people lose weight. So I'm telling you right now, sometimes things don't go your way, or sometimes you're going through something, you know, just to be a testimony to someone else and help someone else, you know. And so I hope this message, you know, I just want you guys to understand this message and take it to heart that, you know, for every problem in your life, for every time that there's a little bump in the road, just know that there's always a detour. There's always a detour. With God, there's always a detour to get right back on speed, right back on a path, on a straight and narrow path. It's okay to fall. It's okay to stumble. It's okay to be depressed about it. But be depressed about it for like a week and then figure out what's the next step. And another thing, stop telling people your next move. I think that's another reason why I didn't get my Atlanta apartment, because before I even got my apartment, I was telling my mom I got it. And that's the wrong thing. Never announce anything unless it's set in stone. Because of that experience in Atlanta, I told myself, all right, during this house hunting journey, my mom knew, obviously, because my mom's the one that put me on to the mortgage lender that I use. My mom knew that I was looking for homes, but when I actually got this house, she didn't know, and my whole family didn't know until I got the keys. So don't tell nobody your next move. Just do it. Just move. They're gonna see it. They're gonna celebrate it with you at the finish line. But right now, you got a lot of work to do. Okay? And don't get distracted. This is not the time. If you want to be successful, like I said, it's going to be a lot of bumps in the road. Sometimes things don't happen for you because it's for a better purpose. But you got to stay focused. You got to stay prayed up. And you can't sulk in depression for too long, or it's going to consume you. And that's it. That's what I'm going to leave you guys with. I hope this girl talk was inspiring for you and it wasn't all over the place. I love you guys so much. Until next time, Bella gang or no gang.